Good evening, my name is Tracy Horner, and I'm here tonight to tell you about my research project entitled Demand for Master Degree Programs in Northeast Tennessee Among Companies Which Employ 100 or More People. There are several reasons that I actually decided to pick this particular topic. I am actually an admissions counselor at Tusculum College, and it's important as a counselor to know what programs potential students want. It's also important to know the actual demand for master degree programs, and it's important to know what influences students on whether or not to go back to school and which college they actually choose. In this process, I started by actually developing some research questions. I was able to come up with 4 questions. The first question: what is the demand for master degree programs in Northeast Tennessee among companies which employ 100 or more people? Question 2: what master degree programs are in the highest demand among those companies? The third question: what factors most affect potential students' decision to go to graduate school? And the fourth and final question: what factors influence their choice of school to attend? Once I'd come up with these 4 questions, the next step was the literature review. In this process, I actually looked at some of the research other people had conducted on this very same subject. There were several things that I found in this process. First, I found that master degrees allow for career advancement. One study discussed members of the arts and entertainment industry and how they pursue master degrees in other areas to advance. I also found that learning is becoming a national habit. People are wanting to become more educated and continue going to school. Third, I found there is a high demand for people who have a master's in many career areas. MBAs are becoming more and more prevalent in the business world. Some employers are actually predicting there will be a shortage of various types of managers, including accountants, auditors, financial advisors, and marketing managers. One area where there appears to be a shortage of people possessing a master's is college faculty, scientists, and other scientific professions. And finally, in a literature review, I found accounting and business-related master's degrees are in high demand. A study conducted in Lake County, Illinois, revealed that adults are most interested in pursuing master degrees which have a direct career implication. Employers in that study predicted a shortage of various types of managers. Most named Master of Business Administration programs as a remedy to the predicted problem. The methods for the project: I had to first come up with the population I wanted to survey in this particular project. The subjects consisted of employees which work at companies in Northeast Tennessee which employ 100 or more people. To come up with these companies, I went to the First Tennessee Development District Directory. There were 208 companies listed there. I randomly selected 100 of those companies. The survey instrument was developed and a pilot test was conducted. 100 surveys were mailed and 34 were returned as part of the pilot test. The remaining 900 were mailed and 261 were actually returned. This led for 295 total surveys returned and used for the data analysis. There were several different types of respondents that I got who actually responded to the surveys I sent out. I got responses back from 170 males, or 58%, 125 females, or 42%. The average time that my respondents had been with their employer was 10.6 years. The average age was between 35 and 50 years. Most of the respondents did reside in Sullivan and Washington counties. I also found that most of my respondents were in the area of management, and most had a bachelor's degree in business or accounting. Reflecting back on the research questions, there were several things that I was able to find out about the questions. For question number 1, which was, what is the demand for master degree programs in Northeast Tennessee among companies which employ 100 or more people, I found that demand does not appear to be very strong. Females were more likely than males to pursue a graduate degree, and most would return to school within the next 5 years if they decide to pursue a graduate degree. In this question, respondents were asked to rank the likelihood of them returning to school from 1 to 7, with 1 being unlikely and 7 being very likely. A t-test was conducted. The t-score was 3.47. The mean for males was 3.24. The mean for females was 4.11, and the standard deviation was 1.94. Now for research question number 2, which was, what master degree programs are in the highest demand among those companies? These are the findings. Teaching came in at 13%, computer science 11%, organizational management 18%, engineering 5%, accounting 8%, counseling 2%, business administration 34%, and the other category 9%. As you can see, the business administration and organizational management were the top two, with teaching coming in third. For research question number 3, which was, what factors most affect potential students' decision to go to graduate school? There were several different things that the respondents had to rank on this. First was availability, second, personal goal, third, career change, fourth was to advance in current workplace, and fifth was to increase income. Most of the respondents said a personal goal, with professional reasons being second. Females were more likely to rank an increase in income and to advance in current workplace. They ranked that higher than the males. And for the fourth and final question, which was what factors influence their choice of school to attend, these were the different factors that they were asked to rank. The means for this range from 4.85 to 5.76. That was on a scale from 1 to 7. Time of classes came in as the top reason for deciding on a certain school to go to. It was time of classes on down through class size. Time of classes, location of classes, length of program, quality of faculty, employee tuition reimbursement, reputation, tuition cost, impact on current employment, library services, and finally class size. I also asked the respondents to rank their top 3 choices of schools to attend. ETSU was number 1, and Tusculum actually came in second. In conclusion, major findings were that respondents were only somewhat likely to pursue a master's degree, and if they do that, it would be within the next 5 years. Most respondents would prefer to pursue a master's degree in business administration, followed by organizational management and teaching. There were some differences between males and females concerning what influences them to return to school. Females were more likely to return in order to increase income. The time of classes, location, and length of programs appear to be the most important factors in determining which college they select. After reviewing the data, it was obvious that Tusculum College is doing a good job of meeting students' needs. The college should continue offering its organizational management program, but also look at offering MBA programs and even a Master of Arts in Teaching program. Colleges throughout Northeast Tennessee should take these findings into consideration when proposing new master degree programs. It's imperative that colleges actually explore the wants and needs of potential students before offering new programs. Meeting students' wants and needs will be the deciding factor determining which college will be the #1 choice among working adults. Thank you, and I'll be happy to answer any questions at this point.